That's what I end up doing. What are we talking about? Oh God, me, Adam, me, too. I was not fucking off about this video, and I don't blame you. If I had somebody like me around the time where I was trying to figure out what the fuck I wanted to do with my life at a specific time, hell yeah, I wouldn't have been fucking off about the video either, bitch. I need you to tell me what the fuck is going on and quick. If you're new here, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, just subscribe, watch whatever. I really post about like everything. I'm just not limited to like one certain type of content. I literally post about everything. I'm only 21, but I have lived like 21 different lifetimes. I'm 21, but I live like 21 different lives. One of the first and most frequent questions were, will they hire you at entry level? And the answer is yes.
Well, yes.
They will hire anybody at entry level, even if you already don't have the certification. Most pharmacies, like most retail pharmacies like Walmart and CVS, and I believe Walgreens as well, they will help you get the certification. So you could literally, as long as you're 18, you have to be 18 or older to work in the pharmacy. So with that being said, you apply to the job, they will give you the job. They will even help you get your certification. Just make sure, I think it's required, like it's a law that you have to have your certification if you want to work in the pharmacy. When I first stepped on the pharmacy, you could literally, like, you didn't have to have a certification to work in the pharmacy. Actually, most places, like when I started at CVS, they play with me. Like, they wanted me to cross train. I was working in the front and in the back, and they didn't really care to give me my certification. I was working in the front and in the back, and they didn't really care to give me my certification. I don't know if most places are still like that, but I believe it is a law in the state of Florida that if you want to work in the pharmacy, after like I think 30 days, you have to obtain your certification. Question number 2 was, how much does it cost? It costs, I believe, $100. It costs, I believe, $100. They can either take it out of your check, or you could pay for it with the money out of your own pocket. And honestly, to me, that's better than having to go to school for something that you literally could have worked and then they could have helped you got your certification for it. If you ask me, it's a W to me. Imagine having to go to school and then your tuition is just like $4,000 to $5,000, and all you had to pay was $100 after you're done training with working at a retail pharmacy. Like, be for real, which one makes more sense to you? But then again, it's whatever you decide to do. I'm all about free will. Pop your shit, twin. Another question is, I'm gonna have to answer this very discreetly, and follow me when I say this. Do they drug test? Yes, they drug test. If they drug test, how did I get the job? Well, I pulled a rule from Euphoria. If you know, you know. If you know, you don't. If you don't, go look it up. If you know. Y'all tell my man happy birthday. He is now 22. Okay, wish him a happy birthday. One question somebody asked me, if I call up with a fake prescription, is you gonna let me slide? Girl, you're going to jail, I'm going to jail, and everybody else involved will be going to jail.
See you in jail. Let me tell you something.
Somebody said, I've been applying for CVS/Walgreens and forever, and they never call me for interviews. Tips. Okay, so one of the tips I will give you is, it's really cliche, but it's kind of true. You have to, so one of the tips that I had was applying to multiple stores. After you apply, I do this for every job, it's not just that job, because jobs love persistent people. You're gonna call up every single day, hey, and most of the time you should go there in public, so your pharmacist can see who they're talking to. You know, basically just getting familiar with the staff. You know, establish your dominance. Let them know that you applied and you need an interview. And in the interview, you want to tell them things like you're a fast learner, you know, you're a team player, and, you know, kind of giving them a hint that you already kind of know what's going down. Tell them you can multitask and you have great memory, because that is needed for the job. I have only like 2 of the 6 things that I listed, and I still end up getting the job. So if I could do it, you could do it. And somebody asked me the process to becoming a pharmacy tech. Really, literally easy. Like I stated in the first half of the video, you're literally gonna start off like you're literally just working. They're teaching you what to do. And retail pharmacy is really good to start off in because that's really just their system. I'm not too sure about everybody else's system, but CVS system is basically like that's the first level. There's difficulty levels in this shit, and CVS is definitely like easy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you know, you just have to pick up some stuff. Don't get discouraged because it's just like, you know, this is a serious job. It's pharmacy retail. You'll get the hang of it. Don't worry about it. Super easy. They make you do all the modules. You literally do all of the modules, and you have to make sure you stay on top of it with your pharmacy manager. Make sure they're letting you do your modules. You're doing your modules on time. And the thing that will get you the certificate, which is the basic registered pharmacy technician, is the 100-question quiz. The pharmacists mean, do they supervise you all day? From my experience of retail pharmacy managers, they're not as strict as they would be in a hospital or a clinic. Because with hospitals and clinic, like, there's no fucking off. Like, there's literally no fucking off. Retail pharmacy, if you're just starting off in the pharmacy field, retail pharmacy is one of the best fields. Well, one of the best pharmacy fields you could get in if you trying to just fill it out, trying to see if you like it for you. Most of them do pay, I guess you say, fairly well. When I worked at CVS, I made $16.50 an hour. I'm currently working at a smaller pharmacy. It's for the pharmacy. It's like a smaller pharmacy. It is located in a behavioral health clinic, so I get paid $21.40 an hour. So that's definitely a big jump. So the more serious the pharmacy, most likely your pay will increase as well. Somebody asked me, what are the process for packing narcotics? Are there any extra security taken? We only do C2 level, which is just like a Zolpidem, basically the generic of like the real stuff, like I forgot the freaking generic name of it, but like lorazepam, Zolpidem, anything that really ends in "dem" is like, I guess you would say, like a second or third level narcotic. Like those will get you like buzz a little bit, you know. But like Xanax, like the actual brand name Xanax, only the pharmacists deal with that. But either way, if you steal them or hide them or whatever the case may be, you would still get in trouble because they are still controlled substances. Somebody asked me, how long does it take to get your certification? Doesn't take that long. I'm telling you, it really depends on your time and how fast you move. And the modules, it varies with every company you go to. CVS modules aren't that hard. They're not really hard at all. It's just mostly like paying attention and stuff like that. And when you actually get to working in a pharmacy, things are just a form of repetition. Don't think anything is too hard. Don't overthink it. It is what it is. If you have a question, I know they're going to tell you that, but you have to definitely reach out to your pharmacist, because every pharmacy operates differently. So don't be too hard on yourself your first couple of days, shit, even months. But hey, me, like, I'm kind of a fast learner, so like I gotta hang to everything. But you know, once you do it repeatedly, you get the hang of it. That's really it. I hope I covered most of the base of everybody's questions. I love y'all. Don't steal if you do end up stealing from the pharmacy. Well, if you end up working in the pharmacy, y'all, don't steal. Don't steal. It ain't worth it. I don't know about y'all, if y'all heard about that pharmacist. She was going around like every freaking pharmacy in the county and just stealing. And it's just like, for pharmacists, the protocol is like so much more stricter. Don't steal, y'all. Okay, I love you. Bye. Oh yeah, y'all, and I just remember something from like every time I've ever worked in a pharmacy. There's always going to be this one big fat ass bitch that never wants to get off of production. They want to stay in production all day. And if you're wondering what production is literally the task of taking the pills, labeling them, putting it in a bottle, and then packing it up. There will always be one or two fat ass bitches that don't never want to get off production. Drink water and mind your business, because their time is coming, sis.